Welcome to the Suphurnet workshop. With this workshop we try to help you to improve your sulfur melting facilities, bring new ideas, and today we want to talk about the Turbidity Analyzer. When we talk with clients we receive a lot of complaints about the first bed catalyst which is plugged by ashes. You can see it in this picture. You have a lot of ashes in your catalyst bed and then the pressure drop is increasing and the people have to stop the plant. This is caused due to the bad filtration process and that the filters are not working correctly, and you don't have any clue what is happening in the filter or after the filter because there is no measurement, or you only measure and then you bring your sample to the laboratory and 2 hours later you get a result. With this Turbidity Analyzer, which we're going to introduce to you, we want to help you to do an online analysis and an online monitoring of the ash after the filtration process to be sure that the ash levels going into your sulfuric acid plant, going to the converter bed, is reduced and that you can increase the lifetime of your sulfuric acid plant. We like to introduce the Turbidity Analyzer. We have two parts. One is the electronic device to measure the data, and one is actually the measuring cell. We have a path length, the liquid flows into the pipeline, and on one side we have a light shining through the sulfur with a certain path length, and on the other side we have a detector. Detector consists of multiple eyes, electronic eyes. There is a center eye. When all the light is going straight and there is no bypass, then the light in the middle is highest. But if you have particles, then you have scattering, and then the scattering is going to the side eyes, and that is measuring the scattered light, and the volume and the amount of scattering light is an indication about how many ashes are in the sulfur at that moment. The cell is installed in the pipeline behind the filter, so you have a continuously flow and continuous measuring the ash level in the sulfur. So the system to set up is the best way is to measure the ash level, install a threshold in your system that you say we have 10 ppm, that is the level what we want to measure. As long as this shell measures less than 10 ppm, nothing will happen. When 10 ppm is exceeded, you get a signal, and based on the signal you can take an action. Either you can put the filter in a circulation loop, or you can stop the filtration process and you can decide to clean the filter and find out what the cause is of the ash leakages. By this way you protect your catalyst bed and you prevent all the solids getting into the first catalyst bed, meaning you increase the lifetime of the acid plant. Because you have a high pressure loss in your catalyst bed, it means that you have to stop the plant. That means you have to cool down the plant, you have to screen the catalyst. After the screening process you have to bring in back new catalyst, and then when the new catalyst is installed you have to preheat the tank. So if you take all the time from the shutdown till the restart of the plant, you have a lot of costs. You have the cost for cooling down, the loss of production, the maintenance people who are running in the plant to screen the catalyst, to put new catalyst, and after that you need a fuel cost for preheating the sulfuric acid plant. All these costs can be between 1 and 2 million euros. And if you install a system like that, you can extend the intervals between the cleaning from 20 months to 28 or even more months. And that means that your catalyst bed is protected and the cost for your operation and maintenance costs are reduced drastically. The best way to position the Turbidity Analyzer to put it in the outlet side of the pressure leaf filter, this horizontal tank filter, and before the polishing filter. This will give you the possibilities that you can measure the ash level, and if you exceed it you can put the filtration process in the loop, and based on the loop you can check if the ash level is going down again or that you have to stop the plant. There is a polishing filter installed after the pressure leaf filter that will reduce ashes as well, so you can continue, but you are fouling your polishing filter at that moment. So you have to make a decision when the ash level exceeding the preset value what you're going to do. We would like to introduce you to get in touch with Suphurnet so we can help you to make a decision how you can implement such a system which will save cost over the long term and what you need to do and which extensions you need in the plant. The cells are available in pipe size of 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, whatever you want. The path length is something critical, that is always the same because of the reliability of the system. Besides the ash level measuring in your sulfur melting, we can also reduce the ash level in your drinks, and we can help you in that direction as well. Thank you very much. We set up a small demonstration to show how sensitive this detector is. And here you see the measuring device with giving the numbers in ppm. The second cell is for a second output where you can measure higher or lower, or you can put a second system on that. Here we have the cell. It's now filled with water. From this side we have the light scattering into the water, and here we have the measuring cell. As you can see, the ppm level is only 0.3 ppm because it's clear water which is in the cell. I have a little milk, and I'm going to add a little milk to the water. And now immediately you can see what the effect of this small amount is on the measuring range. You can see that the ppm is going from almost 0 to 60 or 50 ppm. And this is what you can put in as a threshold, and this threshold is your limitation that you want to save the process. So this is 70 ppm, that means 70 ppm you stop the filtration process, or you put the filter in a circulation mode, you get an alarm and you start the cycle, and then you can verify if the number will go down or will go up, or how it's developing over time, and then you can make a decision to stop the sulfur filtration process. But on the other hand, by measuring this range, you are sure that you're protecting your catalyst bag downstream, and you increase the lifetime of the sulfuric acid plant operation. We thank you for your time, and please get in touch with Suphurnet so we can discuss this application and we can help you to extend the lifetime of your sulfuric acid plant. Be back to you in the next session. Thank you very much.